Hello, my name is Kathleen Lisson. I'm a lymphedema therapist practicing in San Diego, California. And today I am in Rome, Italy, attending the VWIN Foundation Vein and Lymphatic Summit. And I saw the Shockwave device and I got to try it. And I want to tell you a little bit more about this device and tell you my personal experience with it. So it is being tested as a treatment for lipedema, both without surgery and then after surgery. I do not have lipedema, but I was able to try this device. So let me read you something that it has in the nice brochure. So it says lipidem modus with its non-invasive focused shockwave technology has introduced a new era in the treatment of lipedema. Shockwaves delivered from the skin surface to the deep fat tissues accelerate lymphatic flow, reduce edema, and soften hardened tissues, providing relief. At the same time, by stimulating collagen production and cellular regeneration, it enhances skin elasticity and overall appearance. As a safe and effective method that does not require surgery, Lipidem Modus offers patients significant improvement both aesthetically and functionally. Um, and they have some really interesting before and afters that they found with the research. It says um, it says patient satisfaction over 90%, and then it says non-invasive and safe, no surgical intervention required, reduces pain and tenderness, helps reduce swelling and edema, improves skin elasticity and enhances aesthetic appearance, restores patients' mobility, faster results with shorter sessions. So what I will say about this is it's a machine, and here is the head, and you put like a gel that's kind of like the ultrasound gel on the body part, and then you put this device on, and it kind of like moves. I can feel like a pulsing in my skin when I used it. Um, you don't have to do um, you don't have to have like any grounding or anything. It's just the guy just put it on and then he started using it. So what I will say is what was really interesting to me about this device was they asked, where do you want to try it? And like I'm wearing a long dress, so I was like, let's just do it on the forearm. And they're like, do you have anywhere in particular that you have pain? And I was like, no, like I'm fine. I don't have any pain. Um, and they used the shockwave on this side, and I just wanted to get an idea of what the machine feels like, so that I would know like how to describe it to somebody. And it was intense. It was more intense than I thought it would be. When they kind of turned it up, it was definitely like a sensation. And then the waves, she said that maybe the waves were like hitting the bones, and that's what I could feel. I could feel it working deep, and it wasn't the device going like this that I felt. I felt it much deeper than that. And to the point where I think I'm just like all skin and bones, anyways, that I just like after on the same small surface for like 3 or 4 minutes, I was just kind of like I'm done. Like I felt it fine. It was not painful, but it was like getting to where it could be painful if she was going to do it right against like like a bone, like a hard surface part of my body. But when they wiped the it off after they stopped using it, I went like this and I realized that I had some stiffness in my forearms because this forearm was no longer stiff. Like I can feel um like this has a feeling to do this range of motion. You can kind of feel it in the forearm, except after the shockwave therapy, it was like nothing was rubbing against anything else inside my body. It was the most interesting thing because I would have gone to the person coming in and saying, I have no pain because I did not realize that this was stiffness in my body because I live with this stiffness all the time as a massage therapist. Um, So then I said, you have to do it to the other arm. I don't just want one of these arms. I didn't even know that was an issue that we could potentially improve with the shockwave therapy. So that is my personal experience with shockwave. It's definitely not a painless or comforting procedure, a machine to use, which isn't necessarily a negative. The person will be able to feel the machine is actually working. I could feel that it was working. It wasn't just someone going like this. It is also loud. It's not whisper quiet. So no one's going to be able to like just enjoy the silence and fall off to sleep while you're using it. That's not necessarily bad. It's just a good understanding, maybe for a lymphedema therapist, of where you put this in your treatment session. And I know from some of the research, which I will link in the description of the video, I know from some of the research that they were using either intermittent pneumatic compression or manual lymphatic drainage afterwards, because this can get stuff moving, and then we want to get it moving into the lymphatic system. So I would say it's definitely not a standalone. You definitely still need your hands, or to go into the intermittent pneumatic compression device to get some of that manual lymphatic drainage, to get some of those potential waste products back into the lymphatic system. So this is my review of this Inwave, Stemwave, lipidem device. I believe they told me it's not recently invented. It's also been used for other indications, but this was specifically for that lipedema indication to reduce pain. And then another thing which we might want to know is, from the conference, Dr. Roxon was talking about his drug trials. And definitely, if you're interested in focusing on pain reduction in lipedema clients, really pay attention to what Dr. Roxon has going on with potential new medication that may really affect the pain rather quickly for people with lipedema. And then also Paula Donahue has been doing manual techniques. And she is going to show them at the upcoming NLN conference in Nashville. So that's kind of three options that are being researched right now. And we may have several options, hopefully in the next 5 years, to reduce the pain of clients with a lipedema diagnosis. So thank you very much. And let me know in the comments if you've experienced Shockwave, what your experience was, what you think of this device. Thanks, and have a great day.